Are you ready? Okay, let's check it then. Number one, under the white sparkling ceiling is a prepositional phrase. Why? It starts with a preposition, under. Number two, was collecting blueberries is a verb phrase because it starts with a verb, was. Number three, a wonderful sunny day. It doesn't start with a noun, but it finishes with a noun. There is a determiner a and then two adjectives and then a noun phrase then. Number four, linguistic terminology will be noun phrase. The adjective is linguistic and terminology is the noun phrase then. Number five, had been taking care of me would be a verb phrase. During World War II, it would be a prepositional phrase because during is a preposition. Phonetics is just one word, a noun, so noun phrase. Is the study of the sound systems of languages will be a verb phrase because it starts with a verb, is. Then whenever we hear there is this is a tricky one, right? We is a pronoun, so we might think that it's a noun phrase, and yes, it is a noun phrase, but what about whenever? Whenever is an adverb. That means that we will classify it as an adverb and then the noun phrase starts with that. It's not that the adverb is included in the noun phrase, although some linguists do include them, but in our classes we won't. Okay, and number 10 would have taken it the wrong way would be a verb phrase. Why? It starts with an auxiliary, and then a verb. Let's go now to task number 2. There could be more than one phrase within a phrase. Go over task 1 again and see if you can find more syntactic categories with those phrases. So, go back to number 1. It says, under the white sparkling ceiling. Notice that right after the word under, which is a prepositional phrase, we have another phrase inside. We have the phrase, the white sparkling ceiling. What kind of phrase is that? That's a noun phrase, exactly. So we have a prepositional phrase like this, and then inside that we have a noun phrase. Do you think inside that noun phrase there is another phrase? Not really. We have white sparkling ceiling. We cannot split the phrase anymore. So we just leave it like that. Number 2, was collecting blueberries. Can you see more than one phrase in that verb phrase? Yes, you were right. Blueberries is a noun phrase. It starts with an adjective, blue, and berries would be the noun. In number 3, a wonderful sunny day. Can we split it again into more phrases? Right, it cannot be done. Very good. Number 4, linguistic terminology, same as number 3. Number 5, had been taking care of me. Can you see of me there? Care, the word care. Care of me. Care is a noun. We can classify it as a noun phrase then. And inside that noun phrase, another phrase, a prepositional phrase. Of would be the preposition and me is just an object pronoun. Then in number 6, we have during World War II. Notice that right after the word during, we have another phrase, a noun phrase. World War II is a noun phrase. Number 7 is just one word. Number 8 is the study of the sound systems of languages. Notice that right after the verb is, there is a phrase. The phrase is the study of the sound systems of languages. Inside that noun phrase, the study of the sound systems of languages, we have a prepositional phrase, of the sound systems of languages. And within that prepositional phrase, we have a noun phrase, the sound systems of languages. And within that noun phrase, we have another prepositional phrase, of languages. We have the preposition of and the noun languages. And that's it. We cannot split it anymore. Number 9, I told you, we would classify it as an adverb and as a pronoun. And number 10 would have taken it the wrong way. We have auxiliary, verb, and then we have a pronoun, it, an object pronoun. And then we have a noun phrase. What's the noun phrase? The wrong way. Very good. Do you have any questions? Okay, you will have to ask me you can use the WhatsApp group to ask me questions while you're watching the video, so that everyone benefits from the answers. Okay, let's go to task number 3 now. Task number 3 says, draw a tree structure for each of the following noun phrases. Now, how to draw a tree diagram? Very good question.